Sometimes when you see it on the mock-up, it looks dope.
Yeah, I've been through that. First off, what's your name, man?
Jude Yap,
Can you give me a number between 1 through 15?
7.
What is a piece of advice that someone gave to you that has stuck with you throughout the years?
Don't be afraid to spend money.
Why you say that?
Like in a sense of, if you're trying to achieve something, a lot of times you're trying to go the cheapest route, right? You can't think like that in the bigger scheme of things, because you'd want to try to spend your money in the best way possible. If you can get the best thing out of what you're trying to do, then put your effort into that. Like put your money into that. Like don't try to be cheap. Best example, when I started doing this whole thing, everybody in YouTube tells you like, oh, just like go to Gildan and get like the cheaper shirts, print on that. Only works for like a certain amount of time, and then at a certain point your customers are gonna realize like this is like shit quality. You can just spend a couple more bucks and get a better quality stuff, and then your customers will appreciate that. Like the longevity of things when you spend money on that makes a big difference.
I see what you're saying. My man's giving us an economics lesson. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. With that being said, so you said Gildan would be considered like the lower end, not the lowest, but it's like lowest entry level into the game, would you say?
Yeah.
People are scared to spend money. People are scared to fail.
Yeah.
But I feel like you have to like bet on yourself, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those, you have to pay to play. But there's degrees to it too, you know what I mean? But if I was to give somebody an advice of if they're literally just starting from zero, the best advice I can give them is don't do any bulk orders right away. Whatever your mock-up is, like don't do any bulk orders of that. Because most likely your taste is gonna change and your vision is gonna change and the market is gonna change on like how they'll perceive your stuff. I would just look for a local direct-to-garment printer, buy a t-shirt somewhere in like your wholesale neighborhood, pay that money, print it, and see like what it looks like on an actual garment. 'Cause sometimes when you see it on a mock-up, it looks dope.
Yeah. I've been through that. Yeah.
And then you see it in an actual garment and you're like, it doesn't translate at all. But those are like, sometimes you gotta go through it to actually apply it in like real life, you know? Keep it simple too.
I feel that. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. And shout out your brand real quick.
The name of the brand's From Flowers. I'm out here in Little Tokyo in Weller Court. I'm here Thursday through Sundays, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Get you some flowers.
Type shit. Hell yeah. Thank you, man.
Yeah, of course, bro.